If you've noticed that your erections aren't as firm as they once were, you're not alone, and this isn't just part of getting old. Many men over 60 feel frustrated, even embarrassed, as their sexual confidence takes a hit. But the truth is, firmness often comes down to circulation and hormonal support, not age itself. Unlike quick-fix pills that promise instant results but rarely address the underlying issues, simple, natural strategies from your kitchen can make a real difference. Imagine reclaiming morning rigidity and consistent performance without feeling like you're chasing youth or relying on medications alone. Just one fruit, incorporated into your daily routine, can start sending signals through your body that encourage better blood flow and penile responsiveness. Consider Mr. Davis, a 67-year-old patient who felt discouraged after months of weaker erections. After adding this fruit to his morning routine, he noticed firmer results in under a week, restoring not only his confidence but also the sense of intimacy he thought was fading. This isn't a miracle pill, and it isn't about pretending to be decades younger. It's about giving your body the building blocks it still responds to, even now. You don't need complicated regimens or expensive supplements. What you do need is a practical, consistent habit that targets the vascular and hormonal systems supporting your sexual health. By focusing on what's fixable rather than what's inevitable, you start seeing results without shame or pressure. Today, you'll discover exactly which fruit can trigger these changes and how to use it effectively, setting the stage for a simple, realistic plan that respects your body, your pace, and your dignity. If this idea already resonates, take a moment to subscribe and comment. 1. If you're ready to reclaim firmness, or 0 if you're skeptical. Either way, you're taking the first step toward understanding what actually works. Keep in mind, this is about empowerment, not panic. Age versus fixable isn't a battle, it's a choice. And this choice is one you can start today. By the end of this video, you'll see that natural, approachable methods can quietly but reliably restore sexual confidence, showing you that you're not at the mercy of time. You still have control. And with that understanding, you're ready to move into the specifics of what actually works and why, setting up the first of 3 core elements that together rebuild firmness and vitality. Now that we've seen that firmness isn't solely determined by age, let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. I've spent decades working with men over 60, helping them reclaim sexual confidence and vitality, and the patterns are clear. Most declines aren't permanent, and the body still responds if given the right support. In this video, you'll learn about one specific fruit that can improve blood flow and penile responsiveness, exactly how to incorporate it into your daily routine, and how it works synergistically with simple lifestyle habits to restore energy and drive. Along the way, we'll also address some common misconceptions that can hold men back. First, the belief that decline is inevitable is simply untrue. Your vascular system and hormonal signaling remain responsive well into your 60s and beyond. Second, while pills can help temporarily, they often mask underlying issues rather than resolving them. Third, exercise alone isn't enough. Circulation, hormones, and cellular responsiveness all need support. By understanding the truth behind these myths, you gain clarity instead of confusion and can make choices that actually work. Here's the quick science in plain language. Nitric oxide produced in your blood vessels helps widen arteries, increasing blood flow to the penis. Hormonal signaling, particularly testosterone, influences tissue responsiveness and sexual drive. Together, these factors determine whether your erections are firm and sustainable. Studies show that men who combine natural dietary support with light activity and hormonal awareness see measurable improvements, often in just a week or two. This section isn't just theory, it's the foundation for why the fruit you'll learn about next can have a real impact. By separating myth from reality and understanding the mechanisms your body still responds to, you're positioning yourself to take pill, practical steps that yield meaningful results. With this knowledge, you're ready to move into the first core item, where we'll explore exactly what to eat, why it works, and how even small daily actions can produce noticeable changes in firmness and confidence. Transitioning from myths and reality, let's focus on the first practical step you can take. A simple fruit that has a remarkable effect on penile firmness. Pomegranate is one of the most powerful natural aids for men over 60 because it helps increase nitric oxide in the blood, which in turn improves blood flow to the penis. Think of it as sending a signal to your vascular system to respond more efficiently, supporting erections that are firmer and more reliable. Take John, a 64-year-old patient, for example. After incorporating a daily glass of fresh pomegranate juice into his morning routine, he noticed stronger morning erections within just 1 week, something he hadn't experienced in months. The science behind this is straightforward. Polyphenols in pomegranate enhance nitric oxide production, widening blood vessels and boosting circulation. This effect is especially important for men over 60, when natural declines in vascular responsiveness can reduce firmness. The good news is that your body still responds to the right nutrients even if age-related changes have begun. For practical use, aim for about 1 cup of fresh pomegranate seeds or an 8-ounce glass of juice each morning. Fresh fruit is preferable for fiber and slower sugar absorption, but 100% pure juice works as well if fresh pomegranates are not available. Try to consume it consistently at the same time each day to create a rhythm your body can respond to. If you are diabetic or monitoring blood sugar, be mindful of the juice's natural sugars and consider using whole seeds or diluting juice with water. You don't need complicated recipes. Just incorporate it as part of your morning routine alongside breakfast or as a mid-morning snack. Contrast this natural support with the misconception that firmness inevitably declines with age. Your body retains the capacity to respond. It simply needs the RIES signals. With this simple, nutrient-rich fruit, you can take a meaningful step toward restoring confidence and intimacy. Next, we'll explore the second core item, which complements circulation with another essential mechanism for overall sexual health. Building on the boost from pomegranate, the next key step is a habit that strengthens your circulation even further. Light daily exercise. You don't need hours at the gym or intense routines. Something as simple as a 15 to 20-minute walk each day can significantly enhance blood flow throughout your body, including the penile arteries. Consider Robert, a 70-year-old patient who was already drinking his morning pomegranate juice. Once he added a short daily walk around his neighborhood, he noticed firmer erections within just 10 days, along with more consistent energy during the day. The science is simple. Cardiovascular activity improves the efficiency of your heart and blood vessels, ensuring that nitric oxide signals from the pomegranate translate into better perfusion where it matters most. While the fruit primarily targets vascular signaling at the cellular level, exercise enhances overall circulation, creating a complementary effect. This combination helps you overcome natural declines that occur with age and supports your body in responding to the nutrients you provide. To start, aim for brisk but comfortable movement. Walking around your block, light stair climbing, or even marching in place at home works perfectly. Consistency matters more than intensity, and integrating it at roughly the same time each day helps establish a rhythm. Quick safety note: if you have heart conditions, joint problems, or other chronic health issues, talk with your clinician before starting any new exercise routine. You can gradually increase duration or intensity as your comfort and endurance improve, but even modest activity produces measurable benefits for penile blood flow and overall vascular health. By combining this habit with the fruit you've learned about, you create a natural synergy. One addresses nitric oxide production, the other optimizes circulation throughout the body. Together, these steps produce results far beyond what either could achieve alone. With this foundation in place, you're now ready to explore the third core element, which adds hormonal support to complete the trio of natural strategies that help restore firmness and sexual confidence. Now that we've addressed circulation and cardiovascular support, the third element focuses on hormonal balance, a critical factor in sexual drive and firmness. Incorporating a zinc-rich snack such as pumpkin seeds, cashews, or even fortified nuts can help support testosterone levels, which naturally decline with age. Take Mr. Allen, 68, for example. After adding a small serving of pumpkin seeds each night, he noticed not only firmer erections, but also a renewed interest in intimacy, a combined benefit that neither fruit nor exercise alone had fully produced. The science is straightforward. Zinc plays a role in testosterone production, which in turn influences tissue responsiveness, libido, and energy. When combined with improved blood flow from the pomegranate and enhanced circulation from daily walks, you create a powerful synergy, what I like to call the Erection Triangle. This integrated approach addresses multiple underlying mechanisms rather than relying on a single isolated fix. Contrast this with trying only one method. Fruit alone may improve morning firmness, but might not fully restore desire. Exercise alone boosts circulation, but lacks the hormonal signal. Zinc alone supports hormones, but won't fully enhance blood flow. Together, these three elements interact to produce faster, more consistent, and sustainable results. For practical implementation, aim for about a small handful of pumpkin seeds or similar zinc-rich snacks each evening, ideally after dinner. This timing complements your body's natural hormone rhythms and creates a consistent habit. Even small, consistent amounts are effective, and integrating them into your routine is simple. By combining fruit, exercise, and a zinc-rich snack, you leverage the strengths of each component while mitigating the limitations of any single approach. This synergy transforms natural, age-appropriate strategies into, a coherent system that your body responds to reliably. With this three-part foundation established, you are now ready to move into a daily protocol where we'll outline exact timing, common mistakes, and safety considerations to maximize results without guesswork. Now that you understand the three core elements, fruit for circulation, exercise for cardiovascular support, and zinc for hormones, let's put them together into a practical daily routine you can follow consistently. Start your morning with the key fruit, either fresh seeds or an 8-ounce glass of pure juice. This jumpstarts nitric oxide production and sets the tone for improved blood flow throughout the day. Around midday, integrate your movement, a brisk 15 to 20-minute walk, light stair climbing, or simple at-home exercises to keep circulation elevated. Finally, in the evening, enjoy a zinc-rich snack, such as a handful of pumpkin seeds or cashews, to support testosterone and sexual drive overnight. Following this simple sequence creates a steady rhythm that your body can adapt to, maximizing the synergy of the three strategies. Common mistakes often undermine progress. Skipping steps, relying only on supplements, or being inconsistent can leave results minimal or delayed. Quick fixes promise instant results but rarely produce sustainable benefits. A steady rhythm combined with small daily wins is far more effective. If you have diabetes, be mindful of fruit juices and opt for whole seeds when appropriate. Men with kidney issues or heart conditions should consult their clinician before making dietary or exercise changes. These precautions are not meant to discourage, but to ensure safety while you rebuild confidence naturally. One helpful tool is a downloadable checklist or PDF that outlines the morning, midday, and evening steps, making it easier to track consistency and avoid guesswork. By following this simple system, you regain autonomy over your sexual health and see tangible progress, rather than leaving it to chance or relying on sporadic efforts. Small, consistent actions each day compound, producing noticeable firmness, improved drive, and renewed confidence. In intimacy, establishing this rhythm also reduces stress and removes the sense of obligation or pressure because the routine becomes effortless and predictable. With these daily steps in place, you're not just relying on a single habit, you're using an integrated system designed for men over 60 to respond effectively. This approach prepares you perfectly for the final section, where we'll recap the key takeaways, reinforce motivation, and set you up to commit to lasting results. As we wrap up, let's revisit the 3 core steps that can transform your sexual health and confidence. First, The fruit you consume each morning, like pomegranate, boosts nitric oxide and enhances blood flow, directly supporting firmer erections. Second, the simple daily movement or walk strengthens your cardiovascular system, ensuring that the signals from the fruit reach the penile tissue effectively. Third, a zinc-rich evening snack supports testosterone and sexual drive, completing the hormonal component of the system. When combined, these three elements create a synergy I call the Erection Triangle, where circulation, cardiovascular support, and hormonal balance work together far more effectively than any single step alone. Remember, this isn't about chasing youth or trying to become someone you were decades ago. It's about reclaiming firmness, confidence, and intimacy in a way that respects your body and your age. By taking consistent, small daily actions, you reinforce autonomy and dignity while seeing measurable results. Contrast this approach with resignation or quick fixes. Instead of feeling helpless or relying on fleeting solutions, you have a clear, natural plan that your body can respond to. The journey isn't about shame, it's about empowerment, about taking responsibility for your sexual well-being without embarrassment or fear. Each morning, midday, and evening step is a chance to reinforce that sense of control and agency. If you followed along and are ready to commit to this simple, integrated system, take the next step. Subscribe to the channel, share this with a friend or brother who could benefit, and comment. Start to signal you're ready to reclaim firmness and confidence. Doing so not only helps you stay accountable, but it also connects you with a community of men taking similar steps to improve their health and intimacy. Keep in mind that these easy strategies are natural, approachable, and sustainable. They fit into your daily life without complicated regimens or expensive treatments. By embracing this plan, you're choosing consistent, steady progress over frustration and disappointment. Your body responds to what it's given, and with the fruit, exercise, and zinc, you're providing the exact combination it needs to produce noticeable results. Today marks the beginning of reclaiming control, dignity, and sexual vitality, proving that even after 60, you still have the power to improve firmness, confidence, and intimate connection in meaningful, lasting ways.